Oh, tis is the season. Tis is the season for e-bikes, believe it or not, and not just any e-bike. This is the Velotric Nomad 1. It's getting to be about the end of the day, and I've been riding all day, so I thought now is kind of a good time to go ahead and tell you guys what I think. But before I tell you what I think, I do have to disclose my bias, as they did go ahead and send this over and partnered with me to make this video. So do note that. I've been riding around out here all day in the Pacific Northwest, beautiful snow, and it is possible due to those 26-inch fat boy tires there. Absolute breeze, trail riding off-road through the snow. It has been nice. So in this video, what we're going to be doing is covering all the various features of this e-bike, talk about my specific riding experience, some of the things I absolutely loved about it, didn't love about it, and much more. So first we're going to go ahead and start with the actual unboxing process, because you are going to be ordering this guy online. Now the actual unboxing process was fairly decent. It comes in a huge box and it is fairly heavy, so if you do have somebody to help you, you're definitely going to have a much better time. Unlike some of the other bikes that we actually took a look at on this channel, this one was packaged very well, as there's either cardboard or some other protective material zip tied to almost every single component of this bike, and it showed up with no issues when it comes to nick spins or anything like that. And for the most part, the bike is mostly assembled right out of the box. And the color I have here is mango, but it does come in a whole bunch of different options. Unlike many of the competitors, which usually only give you black and one other color. When you do assemble it, there's really not much work. The front tire is off, so you gotta throw that on, as well as the fender there. The battery is not in there, so you gotta throw in the battery, and you do have to put together the handlebars. Now, the one thing I didn't really like about it is how you had to put the handlebars together. This part right here in the middle was backwards, and I don't have much experience putting bikes together, so when you do get these things, it is recommended to go and actually have a bike shop put it together. But this is a little town, I don't got no bike shops around here. So I had to watch a couple tutorials, figure out how to spin that stem around and make it so it wasn't wiggling around and all that. Definitely took a little figuring out for me to do, but it wasn't that bad. So from there, you slap on the handlebar, you put the screen on, and when you put this front fender on here, there's a little light which works awesome. Actually, go ahead and hit it. I'm pretty sure you just hold down the volume up, not volume, the gear up button for the automated assist, and it turns that on. And speaking of the automated assist, it is important to note that this is a class 2 e-bike, meaning the top speed is set to be right around 20 miles per hour, which when it comes to legality makes it so you don't need a motorcycle endorsement or anything like that to ride it depending on where you are in the world. So I pulled up their website here so I could kind of run through some of these specific specifications. It has a 48 volt 14.4 amp hour battery, and this is a 750 watt motor. Now I do recommend that, especially for somebody like me who is a little bit bigger. Those 500s don't really get you up to speed as quick, so if you're like probably above 200 pounds, I would recommend the 750 watts. There is 5-level pedal assist. It does have walk mode, which is very handy, and it actually has USB charging, which is a little nice little touch. And when it comes to the battery, I do like it compared to some of the other ones because it's actually integrated into the frame. It's not just some big bulky battery that looks strapped to it. It's pretty nice. It does have 2 hydraulic disc brakes on the front and the back, and it is a very good braker. You hit both of them at the same time, you're going to be stopping within a couple feet depending on how fast you're going. Now when it comes to the range, like I said, I've been riding it for about all day. I did about 30 miles today, but in general this thing can do roughly 55 miles is the advertised me. I'm a little bigger. I'm getting about 45 to 50 depending on the hills and all that. It all just depends on how you ride the thing. Which, speaking of how you ride the thing, the actual assist and pedaling and all that is a good experience, as the assist numbers will actually kind of cap how much power it's giving you. So if you still want to work out, you could go ahead and keep it at 1. It will kind of help you push you up hills a little bit and alleviate some of the additional weight of the bike, but overall it'll just feel like you're riding a normal bike. You can drop it down to 0 if you want absolutely no assist and a really good workout, or you could bump it up if you're in a really hilly area, or you just simply don't want to break a sweat before work. Now I did go ahead and take it to a flat track here to kind of see the max speeds that we're getting with every single level of assist, and it seems that on assist 1 we're capping at about 10 miles per hour. Assist level 2 is going to bump us up about 2 to 12 miles an hour. Assist level 3 is going to keep us right about 15 miles per hour. Assist 4 puts us right about 17, and of course assist 5 is going to put us at 20 miles per hour. And and we get roughly the same exact speeds if we're using the throttle only, but do note using throttle only will kill the battery a little bit quicker as you're just not going to be helping it at all. So if you can't tell, my final thoughts on this thing is I absolutely love it. It's versatile, powerful, even at like an 8% hill grade, it's smooth and effortless when you go up it. If that's what you want, that's another thing. You could go ahead and adjust the assist and the actual 8-speed gears to work perfectly for how you want to ride the bike at any given moment. Their hydraulic disc braking system has been working good. There's no high-pitched screeches or anything like that you get out of a lot of bikes. And just the thing is beautiful. It's very aesthetically pleasing. And I got the high step one specifically just because I think it looks better, but honestly, I probably should have got the step through because that just makes stepping off of bikes a lot easier. But out of anything I got, this thing is definitely sleek. Overall, it's comfortable. The seat, the handling, the big tires make the whole riding experience smooth, and the hydraulic suspension on the front kind of adds to that as well. Now, like I said, I do wish the assembly was a little bit easier, but you probably should just go ahead and take that thing to a shop and have them assemble it for you. But if you're at all mechanically inclined, you're probably going to have absolutely no issues at all. Now, when it comes to e-bikes in general, they are definitely a must-have if you're somebody who's interested in saving money on gas. You want to get a little bit of workout, but you don't want to ride a normal bike and not have the option for some help. I mean, these things are fun and definitely a worthwhile investment if you're looking for an alternative form of transportation. They're low maintenance, they're easy to ride, they're easy to control. They're definitely something worth looking into. Now it is starting to get a little dark out here, so I'm going to have to wrap this video up. If you are interested in purchasing this guy, there'll be links down below. Again, big thank you to Velotric for sending this bike over. By far the best piece of equipment I've had the pleasure to go and try out. With all that, I do hope you have a beautiful day and goodbye.